Okay, Capricorn, welcome to my new channel where we do weekly and monthly readings. Today we're going to be focusing on the week of May 8th to the 14th for you. So let's dive straight into it. Your first card out is 42, the Meadow. Beautiful, beautiful card. And it says completion, success, blessings, positivity, and gratitude. What a good week this is going to be for you. This is really being able to bask in your success for a little bit because you have worked so hard to improve your life, improve your health, improve your career, improve your relationships. I'm just seeing holistic improvements to your life that did come from your hard work. I'm seeing a shift from kind of asking the universe for what you want and waiting around for it and staying stuck in this place of lack and stagnancy to saying, you know what, it's in my hands. I don't have to wait for the universe to manifest this for me. I'm just going to manifest it for myself. And you have worked so hard. And this week you are really going to start seeing some blessings rolling in. I'm so happy just thinking about it. So coming from Mama Moon, she is saying the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Absolutely. I see you doing this week. I'm seeing a shift in your mindset recently where maybe, like we just said, you were super spiritual, law of attraction, trying to get in the right headspace, do a lot of preparation work for whatever goal you have in your life. And I think Spirit must have given you some type of new teacher or YouTuber or public speaker or author, someone who kind of awakened this new way of thinking within you, this more realistic way of thinking. Yes, it's great to use the law of attraction and to be spiritual and to do tarot readings, but they kind of got it into your head, like, I need to just cut out the crap and do the work. You know, for example, if you're in school and you're studying, you must have wasted so much time making index cards and organizing your binders and making everything pretty instead of just studying, like literally just getting out the textbook and studying. You don't have to do all that extra preparation work. Just get it out and do it. And I feel like that practicality, that very to the point way of thinking is going to be helping you a lot this week and at this time. So we also have vulnerability coming out for you. And this says, this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory. So that's new stuff going on for you this week, some way, somehow, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Beautiful card. You're taking on a new habit or a new way of thinking, a new approach to things, a new idea. I'm just seeing new energy coming forward, and instead of sitting around and preparing for it, overly preparing for it because you're anxious, it's kind of like you're never going to feel ready for this change. You just the universe just confirmed that message and scared me. Oh my god. I don't know if you heard that. It was like a big honk. What was I saying? That completely distracted me. You are, instead of feeling overly prepared, you're just taking a leap of faith because you're never going to feel ready. You just have to do it. So for example, if you really want to manifest love, you just have to go out there and go on some dates, meet some strangers, get over the fear, stop over preparing. Or if you just want to make a dent in studying, make a dent in your work, you just got to do it. Stop sitting here and preparing and oh, I got to make my coffee and prepare a little snack first, grab my little blanket, light a little candle, put on my little background music, blah, blah, blah. It's like all that preparation stuff is not getting you anywhere. Okay, it might help you focus, but until you actually do the work and be productive and do the things that you have to do, it's not going to get done. And maybe a different method you might be taking this week is just getting the things that are most weighing on you done first thing when you wake up, straight up. We have all these people on YouTube sitting here saying oh, my morning routine, and they sit here and they meditate and they read and they make a smoothie and they go for a walk and they stretch and they do all these little things. And to me, that is just so silly because your motivation is at the highest when you first wake up. Your creative energies, your regular energies, your motivation and it's all at a peak when you first wake up, and you should be getting the things that have a deadline out of the way first, the things that are weighing on you heavily, get that out of the way first while your energy is at a highest, because your energy is just going to keep dropping throughout the day. So if you're sitting here doing all these little things and then you're saving like the worst thing for last, you're not going to have the motivation or the energy to do it. So I feel like you're making this shift in the way that you do things, in the way that you work, and you're being more productive, and because you're being more productive, you're seeing more blessings. I'm also getting this message here of, you might have thought you were doing a lot of work before, but you really weren't. So you might be actually increasing the amount that you are working on your goals. So for example, if you were only going to the gym or working out like 1 day a week, and you're like, why am I not seeing my dream body? It's like, well, you got to go more. You got to do more. So that's a message for some of you. First tarot card out is the 10 of Swords in reversed, which is really interesting. So this big shift in thinking might have actually come from an ending in your life. So this could be like a loss of job, a breakup, a kind of like something coming to a close. And this might have been this past week or the week prior. Something might have come to a close, and because it came to a close, you now have more time, more energy to focus on your own happiness and success. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices in order to reach your goals, okay? So for example, if you want to have the goal of gaining a lot of money, you're gonna have to sacrifice eating out every single day. You're gonna have to sacrifice getting these expensive drinks and buying a bunch of crap you don't need from Target. You know what I'm saying? You have to let something come to a close in order for good things to enter. For some of you guys, I'm actually seeing a breakup though, or like a big loss, a big ending. And I'm not saying it wasn't sad. I'm not saying that you're not mourning this loss, whatever it was. But at the same time, it is kind of invoking this new beginning within you. Like you're ready to clear the crap away. You're ready to start anew. You feel like you have more time, space, energy now that this thing is kind of out of your life to focus on your goals. So even though this ending might have been sad for you, at the same time, the sunrise is right there, and there is more time, space, and blessings coming in than ever for you right now. 2 of Swords in reverse. This is a card of indecision. So let's see the surrounding cards to kind of see what this indecisive energy is on. 6 of Pentacles in reversed. The second row of cards, we have the 6 of Swords in reversed. I'm getting this sense of, will I ever find peace with this person? Will I ever find peace with this job? Will I ever find peace with this situation? I'm seeing a discontent when it comes to this old thing that might have actually already left your life, okay? Or maybe it's in the process of exiting. So for example, like if you are at a job and you just aren't really valued by your employers, and it feels like you're sitting here begging for basic respect and money, like, I don't know. It just feels like you're ready for peace. And maybe, I don't know, it feels like you're already either gone or making the transition out. So you'll know what I'm talking about. This isn't going to be a shock to you. Maybe you already, like, were feeling this way in a relationship even, like, I'm giving a lot more than I'm receiving. There is very rarely any peace here, and maybe you broke up with them, or maybe this relationship came to a close. Maybe some of you guys had a loss in your life that was totally out of your control. Like a friend moving or a family member leaving or moving. And whether it was sad or happy for you, what does exist now is more space in your life for peace and blessings to enter. And I feel like you did some maturing over the course of that job, that relationship, whatever it was. And so the space that is left from that thing leaving your life will be filled with good things, because now you're in this mindset of building good habits, peace, working hard, like good stuff that will lead you to many blessings. So center of your spread is the World reversed. Again, this is a card of finishing out one chapter and beginning another. It seems like, okay, you know what this really feels like? It feels like something already left your life and you're dealing with the fallout of it still. Okay, so for example, like maybe a roommate already moved out, but they left all their crap behind. And this week you have to clear it all out, figure everything out. Or maybe you had a breakup and, you know, they're gone, they're out of your life, but they still have to move out, or you're still kind of doing some emotional healing work there. I'm seeing an ending that probably already happened, but for some reason this week, you're just kind of waiting for this new chapter to come in. And there's this, I know it sounds frustrating, but honestly, it's more exciting. I'm feeling like it's just like you're excited to be done with this thing, okay? Maybe you already put your 2 weeks notice in at your job and you're finishing out those 2 weeks, but like you're really excited for what the future holds. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. You already kind of put the nail in the coffin, you already finished something out, but you're still kind of finishing up that chapter, the very last words, the very last pages of that chapter. But it is kind of exciting. It's exciting and frustrating at the same time, because like you don't want to clean up, you don't want to go those last 2 weeks, you don't want to deal with the emotional fallout, you know, whatever. You don't want to have to sit here and deal with, like, say you went through a divorce, dealing with, like, okay, how are we going to split things up? Like, it's a sense of frustration, but also excitement for a new chapter. We have the High Priestess. Beautiful, in tune with your intuition. This is good spiritual energy. I just feel like your intuition was right about this situation, and your intuition was guiding you all along. And this is kind of giving me an I told you so moment for some reason. Like, you were like, I saw the signs and I knew it, and now look at what's happening. There's something going on this week where you're just going to be like, I saw this coming and it happened. Or like, I called that. So your intuition's really strong here. Also, spirituality might be very important for you at this time as well. Staying spiritually grounded. Also, I'm seeing, like, I know this isn't the Empress, but she's giving Empress vibes. But like, if the Empress was like a spiritual psychic queen, okay, you're just really staying mature throughout this whole process, and you're really in your divine power here. You are acting with the highest level of integrity when it comes to this frustrating situation where someone's trying to take way more than they're giving. Maybe you're dealing with the fallout, and this person, like, it's like, say you had a roommate and you kicked them out because they sucked, and they're sitting here trying to take all your stuff with them. It's like, you're not taking my stuff, and it's frustrating, but you are dealing with it with so much grace, with so much integrity, and I just think that's really beautiful. I almost want to cry right now for some reason, because I feel like the old you wouldn't have been so patient, wouldn't have been so, like, graceful. You are in your queen or king energy. You are not losing your peace over this situation anymore. And the other people who are acting immature in this situation or trying to take more than they are giving, you're remaining very calm with them, and you're like, you're not doing that. That's not happening here. So you're putting them in their place. 8 of Pentacles in reversed. Just some repetition. It just feels dull. It feels like finishing up the tedious details of things. You probably already know what I'm talking about. So like, I don't know what it's doing. Maybe you started a project to clear out your basement, for example, and you're just going through the tedious work of it, but you're still excited for the new beginning of that basement. This situation could be so many different examples depending on who's watching. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. This reading's essentially just repeating the same message over and over. You know, it feels like you're waiting for this chapter to close, but you're kind of seeing things from an excited perspective, from a new perspective. Also, I don't know why I'm getting this sense of, like, you're feeling how much you have matured as a person this week. You're feeling how much you have really grown this week. You know, I have worked so hard in the past several months, and I really do feel like it's paying off. I feel like I'm keeping cool, I'm keeping calm. You're really going to be seeing in yourself how much you have grown this week. And then your final card out is the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. Okay, this card's interesting. There might be an unexpected kind of shift this week for you, an unexpected communication. Something else is going to come up for you. And to me, you're a Capricorn, so I know how you think because I'm a Capricorn moon as well. And this will probably be exciting for you. It's like chaotic exciting. So I don't know. If you're someone who likes staying stimulated, which I feel like Capricorns totally do, like having just like random situations come up. I know that's so strangely specific, but I swear to God, every Capricorn in my life, you know, it's not that they thrive on drama, but when something new and exciting comes up, even if it's like dramatic and not necessarily a positive thing, it's still stimulating for your brain. You're someone who likes figuring things out. You're someone who likes just new energy. So I am seeing new energy coming up for you this week that will be exciting. But it's kind of like drama. I don't know why. I'm seeing like family drama. I'm seeing, I don't know, like maybe someone comes in and stirs the pot, or there's like, I'm getting visions of like he said, she said, hearing something through the grapevine that's just like kind of big news, I guess. So I don't know. That wasn't specific at all, but I'm seeing this Wheel of Fortune in reverse is kind of like an unexpected development in someone else's life that you're kind of just hearing about. I don't know. I don't even think this is directly related to you. Really interesting. Or like there's something else that comes up as all of this is going on that kind of adds to everything going on in your life. But I'm not seeing that you're stressed about it, which is interesting. Because as we talk about all this, a lot of people can say that sounds like a stressful week, but you're not staying stressed. You're, if anything, excited, and that excitement is allowing you to power through the more tedious aspects of this week. Like you almost feel more alive than ever. You know, maybe you've worked the same office job for like a year, 2 years, and it's boring every single day, but this is your last week, or you already have a plan to get out of here, and so you now have this energy of I don't care anymore. You're not letting this job stress you. You're not letting this roommate stress you. It's like you're removing the inhibitions from your mind. You're saying what you want to say. You're doing what you want to do. You just don't care anymore. The anxiety involved with this has gone away because you know it's coming to a close anyway. So you're just having fun now. And I really love that for you. So sounds like an exciting week. Sounds like an exciting couple of weeks ahead, to be honest. So I'm sending you all the love, Capricorn. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.